And, if it weren't for this fence here, I could just about reach the building from the sidewalk. So there's your yard, folks. Let's get a good look at that.
Under the leadership of Jyoti, Gondek, prompted by a federal government agenda, the city of Calgary is going to ramp up its efforts to tear down single-family homes and in its place build row houses, townhouses, vertical density, narrow places.
Building Calgary's future through conserving our past. Conserving our past. Was that our past? Condominiums 2 feet from the sidewalk. That's our past.
They're conserving this livery stable, and they're going to put units inside this livery stable.
You don't want that, but in order to speak at City Council in person, you're going to have to register. And that deadline looms Monday at noon. The city's holding a public hearing that starts 22nd of April. But time is running out for those who want to register to speak. And I know what some of you are thinking, but Shane, I don't know what I'm going to say and I haven't made up my mind yet. And you're becoming indecisive, and it's understandable. And meanwhile, that deadline is going to come and go. Monday, the 15th of April at noon. That's the deadline. And I know what you're thinking, but Shane, I haven't figured out what I'm going to say in council chamber. Neither have I. I don't really know what to say. You don't like the vertical density that is going to go up everywhere and displace single-family homes. This is your opportunity to speak. I don't know what I'm going to say yet, but at least I'm registered. You know, in the Air Force, we had a saying, let's get airborne and go HF. We can't fix this problem right now in the flight planning room, but if we miss our departure window, then everything is over. Let's get airborne, go out on the radio, we'll talk to operations on the HF radio, get things sorted out. But if we don't get moving now, we run out of options. We're gonna miss our window of departure, and this mission isn't going to take place. And that deadline looms Monday at noon. There's a deadline, folks, to speak. You gotta register if you're gonna speak in person, and this is so important. Don't worry about what you're going to say. Right now, you need to register to speak, and you'll have a week to figure out what you're going to say. You don't know how to fill out the form? Stay tuned.
So you're going to click on the link. This is what you're going to see. You're going to read a couple statements and say you understand them. What you understand them to mean, that's up to you. You're going to write your first name. You're going to write your last name. Then there's going to be this ideological section about pronouns. You're going to totally ignore it. You need your email. You're going to put that in. Are you speaking on behalf of a group or community association? Probably not. So say no. What do you wish to do? Request to speak. For public hearing items, this is a public hearing item. Are you the applicant? Yes, you are. How do you wish to attend? In person. What meeting? Council. Date of meeting, 22nd April. What agenda item? This is what I wrote. Blanket rezoning proposal. You are in opposition of this issue. That's the most important thing you're going to do, regardless of what you end up saying. You do not need to attach anything. You do not need to write any comments. Prove that you're not a robot and submit.
You're going to go online. You're going to register. You're going to make that deadline, which is noon, Monday, and then you're going to have a week to figure out what you're going to say.